Hello, and welcome to this first edition of By the Fire. By the Fire is a short live transmission from the Shamana to you to help you reconnect with yourself, find clarity in the midst of everything you carry, and move forward in a way that feels more grounded and sustainable. The theme of today will be the path of least resistance. And as a shaman, I will inspire you by helping you becoming the water. That is probably the element that embodies the best the path of least resistance. Before we begin, I want to invite you to pause for a moment. You are obviously coming from other activities, other thoughts, other spaces. And right now, we are opening together a sacred space for this transmission. So, the only thing I really require from you here is your conscious presence. So, depending on whether you're available for that right now or whether you're going to watch this later, that's completely up to you. But you will receive the full benefit of this transmission if you are consciously present. Okay, so let's go. I invite you to take a few conscious breaths with me. They will serve as a threshold from whatever you're coming from in your day to this moment together. Let's inhale slowly through your nose and exhale gently through your mouth. You can choose to keep your eyes open or closed, doesn't matter during this exercise. And again, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. One last time. Inhale and exhale. Let your body settle into this moment. If you have a piece of paper nearby, you might find it helpful to write a few words about how you feel right now so that we can actually include it in the sacred space we are opening together. What I want to speak about today is something very simple. If you are feeling stuck right now in your personal life, your professional life, your relationships, or just even internally, like something is not moving, but you don't really know what to do about it, then I want to offer you a different way to approach it. Why? Because when we feel stuck, usually we go into our mind, we overthink, and from there we either freeze or we try to force the movement, push harder, do more, but nothing really shifts. From a shamanic perspective, this makes complete sense because a shaman does not try to think their way out of being stuck. A shaman changes state. And the fastest way to change state is not through the mind. It is through the body. It is through your physiology. Shamanism is actually very concrete in that way because it constantly brings you back to something very simple. You are not separate from nature. You come from it. You are part of it. So instead of asking, how do I solve this? The question really becomes, what do I need to become to start moving again? And today we are going to work with water. Because water is a very powerful teacher when it comes to this. Water never forces. Water never stops. Water never doubts. It moves. And because it moves, it always finds a way. If something blocks its path, Wood, stones, debris. It does not sit there and overthink. It doesn't panic. It doesn't try to push harder. It keeps moving. And because it keeps moving, it finds the path of least resistance. And this is the shift I want to offer you today. You are not stuck because there is no way. You feel stuck because there is no movement. And the good news is that a very small movement changes everything. So, what we are going to do together now is not just understand that, but experience it. Okay, so now I invite you to take a moment to settle a little bit more into your body. We are going to start a meditation, a guided meditation that I have called Becoming the Water. If it feels comfortable to you, you can softly close your eyes or simply let your gaze rest somewhere without focusing too much. Just begin by noticing where you are. The contact of your body with what is supporting you. The chair, the ground, the space around you. And quietly remind yourself, you are here, you're safe, and you remain in control of this experience. At any moment, you can open your eyes, look around you, and come back fully to your space. From there, you might begin to bring a little more attention to your breath, without needing to change anything at first, just noticing. And then perhaps allowing it to deepen naturally. Inhaling gently through your nose and exhaling softly through your mouth. Letting each exhale soften something in your body, your shoulders, your jaw, your belly. And as your breath begins to settle, you can also bring your awareness inside, just sensing your body from within and remembering something very simple. A large part of your body is made of water. More than half of you is water. So even now, as you're sitting here, there is already movement within you. Subtle, constant movement, flowing, circulating, adapting. And from that awareness, you might begin to imagine yourself in a natural landscape. Somewhere open, somewhere calm. It could be a countryside, a forest clearing, a place that feels simple and alive. There is space around you. Maybe you notice the light, the temperature of the air, the sounds in the distance. As you let this landscape take shape, you might begin to sense somewhere nearby the presence of water. Perhaps you hear it first, a soft, continuous sound. And then, as your attention follows that sound, you begin to see it. A river moving gently through the landscape. You can take a moment here just to observe it, the way it moves, the way it reflects the light, the way it follows its own path. And when you feel ready, you might begin to walk toward it, slowly, at your own pace. And as you reach the end of the river, you can pause for a moment just sensing it, before perhaps allowing yourself to step into the water gently, slowly. As you enter, you remain aware of your body, of your presence. And at the same time, something begins to shift. Because the water inside your body recognizes the water of the river. There is a natural familiarity, a quiet connection. And little by little, you can allow that connection to deepen, as if the water within you and the water around you begin to move together, to respond to one another. You're not losing yourself. You're simply allowing your body to remember what it already is. From there, you may begin to feel the movement of the river more clearly. The gentle flow, the direction, the continuity. There is no effort there, no need to force anything, only movement. And as you continue with that movement, you might notice that something appears in the path. Stones, branches, or something larger. And just for a moment, you can observe. As water, there is no need to stop, no need to think, no need to push. The movement continues naturally. You find your way around, between, under, sometimes slowly, sometimes more directly. But there is always movement. And you can stay with that sensation for a few moments, letting your body feel it. There is no doubt, no urgency, no forcing, just movement. And because there is movement, there is always a way. Let that land in your body, not as an idea, but as something you can feel. Movement is natural. Movement is available. Movement is already happening. And when you feel ready, you can begin to gently come back. You might imagine the water of the river softly separating again from the water of your body, and at the same time, bringing something back with you. As if the water within your body now carries a memory, a quiet knowing that movement is always possible, that being stuck is often an impression, not a reality. Because even when things feel still, life is moving within you, through you. And now gently returning to your physical body, you can begin to feel your hands, your feet, the surface beneath you. Taking a slightly deeper breath and letting it go slowly. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes or lift your gaze and come back fully into the space around you. Just taking a moment to notice how you feel now compared to when we started. And if you wish to anchor this experience, you can use something very simple in your daily life. Over the next few weeks, each time you come into contact with water, when you wash your hands, when you are in the shower, even when you drink, you can pause for a few seconds and remember. Remember the movement, the feeling, the knowing, and allow your body to reconnect with it because it is already there. Now take one last breath and we gently close this space together. The journey continues within you. Walk gently, walk consciously, and remember, you are never walking alone. Thank you truly for your presence here today, for taking this moment for yourself, and for stepping into this space. And I will see you by the fire again very soon.